A woman stole a dead mother's identity to trick her way into Britain, and then defrauded taxpayers out of more than £100,000. Illegal immigrant Catherine Kai, 33, was jailed for impersonating a mother who died after childbirth to get from Ghana into the UK. A court-heard mother of 3 Kai then claimed family tax credits, child benefit payments and was paid by the NHS over 8 years. Kai pretended to be tragic Joyce Pokia, another Ghanaian woman who had married a Dutch man and started their own family. Prosecutor Roger Griffiths said, but she died 3 months after giving birth to her son in 2003. But it meant she would have been free to travel through Europe because of her marriage. Kai stole her identity and took on her name. Kai then allowed fellow Ghanaian Kenneth Boateng, 45, to pretend to be her husband so he could illegally get into Britain in 2005. The couple and their 3 children lived in Britain claiming state benefits and child tax credits. But Cardiff Crown Court heard they were finally rumbled when relatives of the dead mother's 10-year-old son wanted him to come to the country. Mr. Griffiths said, he was unable to travel because it was discovered his passport had been renewed in 2009 by Boateng and a woman claiming to be his mother, although she had been dead for 5 or 6 years. That passport was eventually found at their home. Police also discovered a Dutch identity card and a passport in the name of Joyce Pokia but showing Kai's photograph. The court heard 2 of the couple's 3 children, aged 5, 7 and 10, were born in the UK. The ID fraud family lived illegally in Newport, South Wales, for 8 years before they were caught. Kai worked illegally as a cleaner in NHS hospitals and universities, while Boateng worked as a driver and late-night security guard. Claire Pickdall, defending Kai, said, it is a serious offence and she accepts her motivation was gain. But the gain was only to come to the UK to have a better life for herself and her family, nothing more sinister than that. She has worked hard all the time she has been here. The mother of 3 was arrested along with Boateng, who at first claimed he had been duped and thought his wife's name was Joyce. But the couple eventually pleaded guilty to 14 charges of fraud by misrepresentation to enter and remain in the UK legally. Judge Patrick Murphy told Kai she was the prime mover in the fraud. He said, you obtained benefits through employment and tax benefits to the cost of £104,562. The commission of all your offences is based on the identity theft of Joyce Pokia by you. Judge Murphy said Kai began stealing the dead mother's identity documents in 2004. Just months after she gave birth to a son and died in Ghana following childbirth complications. He told the pair it was now their children who had become the innocent victims. Judge Murphy told them, you took the chance. They will pay the price. Possession and use of false identity documents are serious offences and go to the heart of undermining the immigration processes of this country. They deprive others of legal entry to the country and employment and allow false benefits to be maintained at cost to the legitimate British taxpayer. Kai was imprisoned for 15 months and Boateng for 12 months. Both were told they would be automatically deported after serving their sentences.